Hi, and welcome back to Thone's Hebrews Nibbles number 28. God's Infallible Purpose in Christ, part 2 of 4. The Assurance of Abraham. And yesterday we already read Hebrews 6, verses 13 through 20, and that's what this is also taken from. So we won't be reading that again today. God always does what He promises. Now, why is this in the Bible? So that it tells us why we should count on the Lord. The communication is when God promises. Application to me. A good example of the veracity of God's promise was way back in Genesis when He promised Abraham a son. First of all, this was a covenant promise made to Abraham. He swore by His own name, since there was no higher name to swear by. It was 25 years until this promise was fulfilled. Then, several years later, God tested Abraham's faithfulness by telling him to sacrifice his son on an altar. Once Abraham passed this test, then God promises his descendants. His word is always true in His time, and that's what we got to watch. That's His with a capital H. God's time. God says, "Believe my promises, for they will be fulfilled," and that's absolutely true. My personal response: Lord, thank You for the everlasting truth in Your promises, and that You always deliver them at the correct moment in Your time, not man's time. Okay, so we're marching along in understanding the purpose of Christ coming.